hello, and welcome to one of the first rounds of CEVO Season 1, Round 4. I'm here casting the number 2 team, Lzuruha Gaming, versus the number 4 team, cGc. B team. I don't know they had a B team. Oh well. Yeah. Either way, both teams are currently 3-0. They are two out of only 5 teams left in that 3-0 position that have won all 3 games and lost none. So this is a relatively big game as far as much as that someone is going to come out 4-0 and someone's going to come out 3-1, if that wasn't obvious already. I have not been in contact with Lzuruha. I don't really know what their games up until now have been like, but I do know that cGc's games thus far have all been very short games. So I'm looking to see some pretty cool fast push strats out of them.
10 seconds remaining.
Either way, Batrider has been an incredibly strong hero
5 seconds remaining
in the league thus far. I've seen him. In fact, it's not even fair to just say the league thus far. He just wins all the lanes.
Dire team.
It's like if I tried to draw a map of all the lanes, he'd win all of them.
Radiant team pick.
Kind of interesting to see a hard carry banned out in the first round. Darkseer made it through that first ban phase. They're gonna first pick Earthshaker.
Dire team pick.
Maybe this is part of their lead strat, I don't know.
Darkseer.
There's the Darkseer.
Dire team.
Lifestealer has also been a very popular carry, not just in the CEVO League, but also in professional Dota in general. It's been pretty cool to see him a resurgence of him. Haven't seen him since the days of like 6-7-1. He didn't even really get noticed, even after Rage was buffed by a whole second, but whatevs. That Earthshaker first pick is super cool, and a Weaver too. Guys,
team pick. 5 seconds remaining.
This is International 1. TI1.
Team pick.
Navi versus eHome. Pudge 4th pick means that this is game 2. If you can ignore the whole Lifestealer thing, he wasn't in the hero pool then, I don't think. This is already the coolest pick ban phase of the league thus far.
10 seconds remaining.
This is actually my first time running XSplit and Fraps at the same time. Now that I think of it, I have Fraps running in half size instead of full 1080p. Either way, I'm crossing my fingers. My computer's. If my voice suddenly cuts out, it means my computer went up in smoke and my house burnt down. Either way.
Radiant team ban.
That's kind of interesting. I almost would have expected, since cGc had the first pick, they probably could have left Magnetar in the pool and
Dire team ban.
done some other bans, such as they could have banned out that Darkseer. But now Rubik has that option to take up the Enigma ult. It's a possibility. Nothing's guaranteed with stuff like that.
Radiant team ban.
Given the Gyrocopter ban, I wouldn't be surprised by a mid TA Gyrocopter, probably the most popular ban against TA right now. Either way,
team ban.
Kind of weird to see Keeper of the Light banned out. cGc probably already has their support picked out, and that Earthshaker, or at least if they want to have a 5 position, the Earthshaker will fulfill it pretty well. cGc gonna ban out the TA themselves.
Dire team ban.
Tinker ban out, that's also
Radiant
very interesting.
Team pick.
A lot of mid heroes banned out in that last phase. This is
Dire team pick.
This is the TI1 strat. TI1 picks. We don't even have Bounty Hunter in them. Bounty Hunter in. Oh, Longlane Beastmaster, okay. Possibly. Actually. Huh. I couldn't peg out how Lzuruha is going to lane just yet. It actually could be a solo mid Rubik, which I or a solo mid Beastmaster. I love solo mid Rubik. Getting up that quick level 6, especially against an Earthshaker lineup. Fissure is such a powerful spell to steal on Rubik.
10 seconds
It'd be really cool to see that happen. So Rubik probably going to pull a lot of weight,
5
even if he hits
seconds
that level 6 relatively late. It's still good. I like to see.
Reserve time.
I like Rubik. Mostly because he reminds me of Jujubes. I mean, look at that head bobble around. It's just like... That looks like... Not Jujubes. What's the name of that candy? Also the crystal shards from Kirby and the crystals. I like Rubik's model. Okay? We're just going to leave it at that. I like Rubik's model. Not digging too deep into the reserve time yet. cGc doesn't really have a solid solo mid locked in yet. Weaver is very capable of going solo mid. He can actually push that lane pretty capably with the swarm and hold it back for a little bit to allow him to Sukuchi over to snag runes if he wants to. But rune control. Oh, this is lovely.
Dire team pick.
This is we're playing Dota in 2011, guys.
Lena.
I think
Radiant team
wasn't the first George Bush president all the way back then? Oh no, it's like all the way back in the days of Ronald Reagan, 2011. Oh yeah. And back on World War I. Oh yeah. When Abraham Lincoln, the whole Civil War thing happened, yeah. TI won. This is really interesting. Lzuruha actually has quite a bit of stun power, basically. 3 of their heroes. 2 of them have hard stuns from level 1, Rubik and Lena, but Beastmaster with that roar will definitely be a thorn in Shadow Fiend's side should he pick up
10 seconds remaining.
BKB. And
5 seconds remaining.
huh. Weaver's probably going to go a Lincoln's first too. Do a quick check on stream chat. Subadaboo. Someone at the door. I love it when people pause right as the game begins because Enigma's all like misplaced. Oh well, it's Jeb on the Enigma, Kish on the Shadow Fiend, Karma playing the Weaver, Jackster on the Earthshaker, and Cahill kill. I'm gonna say kill, just with the H on the Crystal Maiden. That's cGc's lineup either way. My stream is black. That's racist. Either way, for Lzuruha, that's going to be Hyorin on the Beastmaster, Shiny on the Lena, Volcano on the Rubik, Elite Knives. I think that might be a stand-in, I'm not sure. He doesn't have the team tag on the Lifestealer, and Sneaks on the Darkseer. I think Volcano is the captain, I'm not sure. I thought Sneaks was. I think that's what it says in CEVO. Let's see. For some odd reason it doesn't want to... It's not displaying Dota right now. Stream at Dota 2.
"30 seconds to battle."
Appears to still not be displaying Dota 2. I'm not sure. Huh. This is weird.
The battle begins.
This is very strange indeed. Honestly, I'm not all that literate with... I'll restart the stream if anything. Anyways, while that stream is restarted, we see a tri-lane for the Dire against a solo safe lane farming Enigma. And an aggressive tri-lane by cGc with the Weaver, Earthshaker, and Crystal Maiden. Crystal Nova picked up first on the Crystal Maiden. I think 2 out of the ordinary. Solo safe lane farming Beastmaster with a solo mid Darkseer. So actually, Shadow Fiend shouldn't have too much problem last hitting and picking up souls. He only has 1 right now, but I'm sure he'll get more. Don't go hating. Don't call me British. Simply a lovely day for a game of Dota. Eh, chaps? Oh, righto, Lena, my good lass. Lass is a British thing, right? Oh, yes, indeed, what? Oh, let's trade hits. Run with me, my love. Lena X Enigma? Is that a couple? I don't know. Interesting to see smoke picked up on Lena already. I guess that's always been advertised as the big problem with Shadow Fiend, is that he has relatively low move speed and no HP whatsoever to speak of. Okay, we're gonna see a rotation from the Radiant cGc tri-lane back to the bottom. We're gonna see a rotation from the cGc quad lane back to bottom. They've had about enough of these Lifestealer shenanigans. That is a long-range fissure. No fissure block, no dice. Darkseer, does he have a bottle on the way? He does! Oh, I hear stuff going on. Enigma almost about to go down. Probably will be the first casualty. No! Lena goes down first. As, remember, this is a quad lane, not simply a tri-lane. Lifestealer in deep doo-doo. No mana for another Rage. Darkseer able to get him out with... Oh my. Karma doing mad work. Just level 1 Gemini attack, 6-second cooldown, but a 2x crit early on in the game. It does big work. I believe he did get, yes, he did get both of the kills on the Radiant side, leaving Beastmaster to get free farm, but I think, I don't know, I think 2 for 1 after getting first blood and killing the Lifestealer it's probably worth that. I expect to see someone rotate back to the top lane, possibly Enigma going on to be solo long lane. Would be pretty easy against a solo Beastmaster, if not for the fact that the Beastmaster is now level 4. And it is leading, to no surprise. Kish having a little bit of trouble against the solo Darkseer, which is interesting. Normally I wouldn't expect the Shadow Fiend to have that much trouble. He does have, yes, he does have all the souls that he can have right now, which is important. That's good.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Courier's just hippity hop through. Okay. This Darkseer getting a very, very big lead on the... Huh. I really should have been watching this mid lane a lot closer, but there's tri-lane on tri-lane action, so it's really hard to. Frostbite up on Lena. Not enough HP, gonna go down to the Earthshaker's right click. Open wounds on the Earthshaker as I lag. Amazing body blocking, oh my god! Lena's MVP, wow. I was the Crystal Maiden playing MVP. That body block definitely saving the life of the Earthshaker right there. He's got enough mana for a fissure, so... I do have... That's a very good offensive ward out of the Dire. Actually, now it's running out. So they saw all those TPs coming in earlier. Shut up, Enigma. You can see those Geminate attack harasses just rolling through on this lifesteal. He's only got 2 armor. So, that was about 70... Yeah, it's 77 damage times 2. That's a lot every time the Geminate attack comes off cooldown. Shadow Fiend, though, in spite of getting killed, solo killed by the Darkseer, keeping up in terms of CS and level. I believe he's bottle crowing right now. See more action. Crystal Maiden getting picked up and brought back. Probably will go down, but gonna get the Frostbite up on Lina. Lifestealer, I anticipate dying right now, but even with that, I don't think they have enough damage to bring down the Lina before she gets far enough away. Still, holy cow!
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Not this time.
This is a very low armor tri-lane. They really, really need that Ring of Basilius up here, not just for the mana regen, for that +2 armor aura. Holy cow. Taking up another level in Arcane Aura instead of leveling up Frostbite or Crystal Nova more. Makes a little bit of sense. The Enigma seems to be struggling a bit. Ring of Health already picked up on the Weaver. Beastmaster still leading last hits though. This Enigma not really exerting the type of lane presence that he could be with the Eidolons. And again, Beastmaster is doing a very good job making sure that the Eidolons do not stay at full HP or even in existence. Wonder for a minute there if they were just mini Enigma. What are they called? Sprites? But no, they are not. They are different sprites. Swarm going out, and it's gonna miserably whiff.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Still no boots up on the dire supports, and do we have... Nope, no boots, no boots. Okay. Counter-warding those very essential dire observer wards up in the Radiant jungle, though. Not far enough to see. Was that a sentry ward, actually? I don't know. Either way, Weaver doing a very, very good job keeping up farm in this tri-lane, even after rotating. Smoke picked up by Beastmaster. I think we still have a smoke on the Lina, too. I doubt that was used. Yes, that is still an option. No boots pick up for Shadow Fiend yet. Caught up with the Beastmaster in terms of farm, but Beastmaster has taken a very, very long way around. That's 2 sets of Arcane Boots now up for the Dire. That's actually going to be very key in making sure that...
Haste!
That haste steal very, very big. Rubik is going to go down along with the Darkseer, and... I don't know, Lina doesn't have any boots. I think the chase could have gone on. Beastmaster is going to get the Raw. It's going to be a kill with the axes. Shadow Fiend got pushed onto the high ground by the Roar? Lina's just going to troll a lull in and try to steal. Oh, no. Okay. Lina was out of mana, that's why. Not sure why she didn't throw the stun there, but... Still, I gotta wonder if that was on purpose on the Beastmaster's part. Because that was a very... I've seen Rubik get pickups up there. I've seen Vengeful Spirits 4-staff up and swap out, but Beastmaster Roar pushback, that's new. That's next level.
Middle tower is under attack.
Still, we've seen a lot of kills go on in the past 9 minutes. And this Weaver has been involved in all but 2 of his team's kills. He's gotten a lot of experience, and he's doing... Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I can't say you're doing amazing at CS. I'm gonna bet that Ring of Health is gonna turn into a Lincoln Sphere. The whole Vanguard Weaver thing is a pretty old... Those are just sentry wards.
No way!
You're dewarding the deward, but you haven't dewarded any wards. Yo, dog, I heard you like dewards. Enigma trying to micro away the Eidolons, but they're just gonna feed the gold. Beastmaster surprisingly low HP. I wonder if Enigma had been aggressive on him before that.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Scout Hawk.
Radiant's top tower is
scouting
under
out this
attack.
fountain. I think there's great potential for
Dire's
something
middle
along the
tower
lines
has
of, you know,
fallen.
just a
Radiant's top tower
It's a
is
nice
under
little
attack.
resort right here. You know, maybe Windrunner getting a little tired, needs to rest or something. Don't do this long lane Windrunner anymore though. It's kind of sad. Crystal Maiden needs to spend her money. Oh, Shadow Fiend definitely gonna die right now. Seeing both of the ultimates go off in quick succession was very interesting and entertaining, but it's just not satisfying. Interesting. I think he died. I would expect his souls to be down by 9, because 36 divided by 2 is 18, and 18 divided by 2 is 9. So he released souls twice, but I guess his souls just stay the same when he dies or something?
Radiant's middle tower is under
I
attack.
don't know. Still, we have seen a couple towers. I want to say, no, just one tower go down, and I think we're going to see this top tower go down pretty soon. The Wild Axe is relatively good at clearing out. This is really interesting. They're almost playing the Beastmaster kind of like... I mean, it really is just a little teeny bit like a Nature's Prophet, rushing up a relatively quick mechanism. It's probably going to be done before long. We're seeing the TP's in here on Beastmaster. He is definitely... He's a tanky mofo, but he's going to be dead in a few seconds here. Second Frostbite into Crystal Maiden. Just get a roar and get a return going, Crystal Maiden. What are hero levels like? That Beastmaster, one of the highest level heroes on the map right now. Shadow Fiend going down again to a solo Darkseer? This Darkseer, he's going for the Vanguard really quickly. He's got max... I'm gonna bet he maxed the Ion Shell first. Just always wigs me out a little that it does 90 damage per second. Ugh. Whatever. Does Crystal Maiden have boots? Crystal Maiden has boots, okay. It always kind of confused me why they did Ring of Health as their Vanguard build on Weaver in the International one. It really only blocks just a very little bit of damage. A whole black hole spent on this Darkseer. Lots of damage. Lots of damage coming out from the Shadow Fiend, and even a tower deny. That's a lot of gold lost to the Dire squad. Not sure if... No, I guess a black hole was pretty necessary, even though it is a max Malefice. Darkseer is still very high strength gain hero. Level 11, he can waltz away pretty easily. Hero Rage somewhere. Armlet just a daydream away for our friend the Lifestealer. Weaver, very easy for him to be aggressive, especially Lena. Kind of far out right then. Beastmaster probably going to take a hit for it too. Gonna have to sneak in here and TP out. There's nothing to stop him, so he'll get out just fine. Crystal Maiden in trouble too. Frostbite goes down on Darkseer. So much damage early on coming out from this Weaver, and the Echo Slam
Darkseer
helps the net to kill.
Be seen in such company.
This Darkseer getting killed a couple times in quick succession may not have happened if he had finished the Vanguard by now. Who knows? It's going to be a 5-man push straight into Rubik's face.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Nullfield not very good at level 1. Maybe it's an aura strat. They just want another aura
Dire's
to put up there.
structures are fortified.
Mech still not finished up here. About 700 gold away. Shadow Fiend, very, very fast Blink Dagger. Holy cow. Blink in, no mana for the ultimate after blinking, but he doesn't need it. Shadow Fiend is all he needs.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
I mean, I would assume he wanted to blink in for the ultimate, but if he had, like, tread switched in treads, he might have died there, actually. Either way, that was a very, very, very good engagement for cGc right there. This Weaver just doing so much work right now. It looks like he maxed Geminate attack along with Sukuchi. He's only 1,400 gold away from this Lincoln Sphere, and it's only 15 minutes in. Darkseer gonna die again. Excellent ganking squad. Crystal Maiden, such a powerful hero. Even Frostbite at level 1 is such long duration, does so much damage for just a level 1 spell. Everyone getting all this mad mana regen. This is a happy, happy team. I love this. Oh, I love it. Just because they're TI1 heroes doesn't mean they're no good. Either way. So right now, Weaver deals 112, damn it, 115 damage per right click. Now, seriously, it is currently 15 minutes in the game. It's 230 with Geminate attack. How much health does Lina have? 625. That's just 3 right clicks. 11% assumes that's 20. So that's 190 roughly per right click. It only takes 3 Geminate attacks. And it's on, what is this, a 2.5 second cooldown? Very, very good. Crystal Nova out there to try and prevent that Beastmaster from waltzing on down there. Raise cancels? I don't know. Either way, Weaver is now only 450 gold away from his Lincoln Sphere. And mind you, he has Treads and an ROA first. It seems like
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Lzuruha is a little torn between going and ganking this Weaver and doing a 5-man push mid, but I think the 5-man push is a good idea. They really need this tower gold to help them rocket off. This Beastmaster would be able to finish his mech with a tower down. He's going to take a lot of damage from the Weaver, just straight off though. Oh my god, he's going to die. The Shadow Fiend all getting cancelled off somewhere. The Laguna Blade spent for it, but Lina too low HP, can't survive for it. Earthshaker holding the enemy team at bay. Too OP.
Battle is a sprint. It feels
and it's a 2 for 2 already. Supports for supports. We were just running back top lane to farm. Farm heroes. They know the things. They're coming out. It's not going to be a kill, I don't think. I'm sorry, Karma. I wanted you to get that kill. It's okay, though. Elite Knives has his arm lit up. I think he had it in that last fight, so 16, 17, 18 minutes, not too bad. Definitely salvageable, but none of these... As far as Lifestealer's damage, Feast can be relatively significant. I mean, especially if Weaver goes for that heart build, Feast is going to have a very big impact on the game. Big black hole on 2. It's going to get cancelled by a Light Strike array, but it's going to be a triple kill. Oh, there's going to be 3 kills. Interesting. I would have expected the Weaver to have chased and then used time lapse to get out if he needed to.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
this
attack.
call. Lincoln's is on its way. Earthshaker has his arcane boots. He's at full mana, and he's already casted spells. This is a happy Earthshaker. Rubik boots and ward. He has 1 kill, so he is not eligible for the Malka ward. Sad, I know. Beastmaster has his mech up, arcane boots. He's got lots of mana regen.
Bottom tower has fallen.
Got the doing the max center beast build. I like this. Lifestealer. Yeah, Lifestealer really benefits from the better than a Sol Curus build. It's gonna be a roar up on this. Gonna be a roar. There's the roar. Man, this is 4 on 2, and they're still expending a lot to get
that was hot.
just these 2 heroes.
Fall
This is interesting. Granted, it's necessary if they want to get... Oh, that's a dead Rubik.
Monster kill!
Lincoln Sphere is up so fast. Already 1,000 gold on top of it. They're gonna get this mid tower.
Middle tower is under attack.
Lina needs to spend her gold. She's gonna die.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
1,500 gold is a lot for a support Lina, though. That's a lot. So that's a hood up first. I wouldn't expect Darkseer to go for the Vanguard after the Hood, probably going to finish up the pipe really quickly. That's going to mean a big thing against Raises and Echo Slam, Crystal Nova. Black Hole doesn't deal damage, nobody cares. No points into the ultimate. Kingdom would not approve, but that's okay. Phase boots and armlet. 1700 gold. Nothing really big to mention thus far. I'm pretty sure Weaver is going to be... Is Weaver going to go aggressive here? Sort of. Definite sort of there. We do have Dust of Appearance, but that may not cut it in the case of the Weaver. A quick gem may be necessary. Maybe? BKB almost up. And it's gonna be kind of a toss-up. It's gonna be like, did we disable the Lincoln Sphere? Can we throw the Roar on the Weaver? I mean, Weaver and Shadow Fiend definitely not renowned for their tankiness. They're also renowned for being kind of not living in most pub games. Weaver with 10 kills already, though. Karma having such a great game as the Weaver early game. This is an interesting Radiant Ward. I'm always used to putting it down here just because normally you get ganked up here through the entrance. Hawk providing vision. Hyperstone flying out. Flash Sealer doesn't need it if you can't connect, though. Ha ha ha! Lead strat DC 2 OP. Doop-a-doo. This is always so much more interesting with a co-caster. It's nice to see Beastmaster going through for the Aghanim Scepter. Through, by, with, from, almost, although. I used to have a whole list of prepositions memorized. I had Nazi teachers. Another Nazis because Jew was a preposition. Wait, no. That's not anti-Semitic. I make horrible racist jokes. Ah. Those word jokes, by the way. I'm professional. I'm not an anti-Semite. Ugh, stuff that comes out of your mouth when you've been up all day. Let's take a look at the GPM. Not surprised to see Shadow Fiend and Weaver sitting relatively close together. The Darkseer and the Beastmaster both sitting ahead of the Lifestealer, though. Can tell it's going to come back to haunt them. Not sure if anyone would remember, but there was a game when I forget which team it was. It was one of the American teams. The Earthshaker, it was almost 45 minutes in, could not for the life of him get his Blink Dagger. And so he ended up stacking Soul Ring recipes all around the ground inside of his base, because back in before one of the more recent patches, recipes would still sell for, I think it was 75% of their worth. The Soul Ring recipe is 150, so you get, I think it's 150? Let's have a peek at that. 125. But you would get 75% of that back, so it's 75% guaranteed gold, providing someone doesn't develop like amazingly huge balls, run into your base and kill all of your Soul Ring recipes. Run into your fountain. And so he stockpiled them and got, and eventually I think he needed like 15 or 16 of them along with the gold he had. He was dying a lot. He had like 13 deaths that game. Gets off a huge Echo Slams, the whole turnaround thing. I don't think their team won in the end, but it was just great to see that sort of... it wasn't really subtle ingenuity, just because I think the caster at the time was going absolutely nuts about it. But still... This Earthshaker, 9 assists, only 3 deaths to his name. probably not gonna have to... Oh hey, I never looked at the XP per minute graph. But you know, the cGc advantage. Not too huge, 4.5, 5k on each golden experience, nothing too big. I was setting off a few alarm bells earlier today. About 30 minutes before the game started, my internet just kind of decided it was gonna kick back, relax, take the night off. I don't know. Future spa, man. Oh, there's the waterfall noises too. Oh my gosh. I, for one, think this spot relaxing. What's it like over on this side of the map? What's over here? It's just water flowing out that way. That's no good. Over here? Come on, roaring waterfalls. Man, I would much sooner be on the Radiant long lane. So, you know, whenever the creep wave pushes out, you got the defensive trialness being all like, yeah, we gonna gank you if you show your face in my neighborhood. You just be like, okay, I'll just chill in the salon, chill in the spa. It's not a salon. Let's get your nails done there. I think people do that in spas. So the part of the spa where you get your nails done is the salon. So this is a salon and the spa. So can you have a spa and I don't know. As we were going in, very, very unchecked at the moment though. The dire supports Lina and Rubik definitely pretty sad right now. I haven't seen any epic spell steals from the Rubik just yet. Still plenty of the game to go around, so nothing to get too excited about. Honestly, I didn't really find the change in Laguna Blade to be that game-breaking. I mean, I honestly just don't think it really had that big of an impact on the hero as a whole. I mean, given the time it takes, whenever I play Lina, it's generally a solo mid Lina. I don't like supporting her, I prefer playing her. Almost kind of like... What did I correlate her to at the time? Fraps is not letting me. It's times like these when I wish I could all chat. But Fraps is like, hey, you know your shift key? Yeah, you can't use that this game. And I'm just like, okay. Who was I gonna Oh, I was originally Death Prophet, not just when she came out in Dota 2, but for a long time before that in Dota 1, she was she was considered a really strong solo mid. She would get the levels up in the, what's it called? I think it's called Witchcraft, I'm not sure. She get the levels up, the Crypt Sword would just roll through, be all like, you gonna die. And then, you know, I would more or less do the same thing with Dragon Slave, and then but then Lina just has so much more utility with the Laguna Blade and Light Strike Array, and then after that she can stand and deliver just as well as any of the silly little exorcism spirits can with Fiery Soul once you get into later points of the game. Solo mid Lina is great, but I mean, I don't want to flatter any one hero. Solo mid on just about any hero will do you well. No, they're using Mumble. You know, I've never used Mumble, so I can't really say much about it, though. Man, I am totally out of things to talk about. That spa. It's waiting for me after this game. I don't think it lists Roshan's level in here. Oh, wait. Look at that, it's level 30. His jaw doesn't flap kind of creepily when it's paused, either. Oh, the pauses. Maybe I should edit these out in the VODs. The VOD I put on YouTube. I've got kind of a backlog of things that I need to render. So the VOD may not be up immediately, at least the HD VOD. I can only stream in 360p because I have very bad internet, but you know. You can chill with that VOD until I edit out all these not so hilarious pauses, because I am boring when the game is paused. I think we can all come together on the simple things like that. Lifestealer back in the game. I wouldn't be surprised if he traded out the Quelling Blade for the Hyperstone. Lifestealer doesn't really have a way to break the Lincolns on the Weaver. That is a shorter cooldown on open wounds, but nah, it's not really worth it on the Weaver. It's just gonna raffle on away. Interesting thing, they appear to have similar HP at an equal level. Granted, strength Drebs and Lincolns as opposed to Phase and an Armlet that is not on, but whatever.
Dire's bottom tower is under
All
attack.
5 of the Dire hang in the jungle. Weaver about to experience a little bit of trouble. He's kind of stuck in there. There is the... Oh my god, that's... There were 2 blinks that went on just there. It was the first blink was the Enigma who got the black hole. The second blink was the Shadow Fiend who did his ultimate. It was a relatively big stuff on both sides. I'm not sure who killed off the Earthshaker and the Crystal Maiden. Yes, it was the Darkseer running in from the back. He did get that wall off relatively quickly in, but wasn't able to assist his allies with that pipe when they needed it, I don't think. It's relatively soon off cooldown. He's probably going to get away just fine. Not the most strategic vacuum of all time, but, you know, no worries. That illusion. I'm gonna be honest, that engagement took me completely by surprise.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I'm curious to see what Weaver goes for next. 2,300 gold in the bank. Not a whole ton, but not too little. Maybe he's decided that quantity of gold is just right. He's just gonna buy GG branches and stockpile them. Stay right at about 2,300. Very, very good black hole by Jeb right there, though. Still doesn't have the BKB. It was able to channel the duration fully. Can't remember if Beastmaster was one of the ones to go down in that engagement. He was not, and the Roar is not on cooldown right now, so I guess he just never got it off. Was he one of the ones to go down? You know, Ruben. Oh no, he was. Okay. He's likely caught in the black hole. Crystal Maiden not in the best place. BKB popped by Shadow Fiend, but it's probably not going to result in any kills aside from the Rubik. Weaver coming in from the back. A Blink Malefice on the Beastmaster. He's going to turn around and roar the Shadow Fiend, who will go down to the Darkseer Ion shell damage.
It was fate.
Holy shit! Double
It's Echo Slam only on 2, and Weaver is very low on HP. I think they have sight somehow. Darkseer does have a gem. It's going to result. Beyond Godlike Streak is ruined. It's ruined. It's a long search duration, but it is going to get broken up. Lifesteal going to come up and clean up a double kill. This is turned around very suddenly and quickly in the favor of Lzuruha. Buyback from the Enigma, but it's not level 10 Crystal Maiden rolling in? I don't know. I don't really know what they can accomplish after that. That was a very, very good fight. Very good comeback from Lzuruha. Especially that Lifestealer coming in wasn't there to begin with, so it was more or less a 4v5 that was traded pretty evenly. Vacuum back in for Enigma, probably going to go down to Ion Shell damage. No, going to make it out just barely. Crystal Maiden going to pick up an Ultra Kill. Crystal Maiden last hit. Oh. Okay, so a little bit of overstaying on Lzuruha's part, especially in the Rubik. The Rubik still just bare boots. wards and dust. Oh, so sad. 1 and 9. This Darkseer is still doing a lot of work. Very strategic markings. It looks, if you look at it the right way, it looks like kind of a lowercase a, sort
middle
of.
Tower has been denied.
Not really. Tried to compliment. Probably gonna be. I think crits is kind of an unpopular build on Weaver just because you only crit on the first hit. And MKB I think has a chance to proc on both the normal hit and the Geminate attack hit. I don't know. Geminate attack was a really weird mechanic in Dota 1. I'm not really sure if it was completely ported over to Dota 2, like in the same form. Carry high five? Nah, no high five. Forgot to turn on open mic, but I don't think anyone's going to be watching this replay.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Better late than never. And the open mic is on. It's only 27 minutes in. It's not too bad, right? Yeah? Pick up on the Crystal Maiden. Kind of far out. Gonna die really quickly.
Dire's top tower.
Blink in for the black hole, but it's only gonna catch the life stealer. Everyone else is gonna stay out. There's gonna go the roar out on Enigma. Big Nake's bomb. Shadow Fiend and Weaver are trying to clean up with the only two heroes left. Shadow Fiend is gonna go down. Weaver is not dusted up and kind of alone. Probably not gonna go down. Can still Shukuchi away pretty well. Darkseer no longer has his gem. Who has a gem? You got a gem?
Radiant's
No.
bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, so is there a
Dire's
gem
top
up here?
tower is under
There's a
attack.
gem somewhere. Yep, it's gonna be that MKB. Okay. So it's an interesting thing coming out from the Lifestealer. It looks like he kind of veered off for that Skull Basher before finishing up whatever his Hyperstone will be. I'm not sure he's gonna go straight for the AC. Even though most of the damage is... You know, it just occurred to me. Weaver is, in spite of being ranged, is also considered a very mobile carry. And Nyx is, well, you know, melee. If he starts running at you like, I'ma come get you, you just be able to just walk away. Just walk away, man. Just walk away. But Weaver definitely able to jump here, there, and around the square, all around the Snike. So even though Lzuruha is definitely picking back up, picking up slack that was there before, caught up a whole lot in terms of kills. I don't think the Nyx is ever going to be able to stand up against the Weaver just because Weaver's just going to hop here and there around him. Here, there, all around the square. I don't know.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Weaver's Swarm gonna roll through. Pick up on almost everyone, but I think it's just free gold at that point. I hate that pig.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Ping's going out from the Rubik about the Earthshaker
Radiant's
over
top
there, but he
tower
doesn't
is
have a
under
Blink
attack.
Dagger yet, so it's nothing too big to worry about. They probably know it's an illusion.
Dire's bottom
Well, if they didn't then, they
has
sure do
fallen.
know now. Shadow Fiend picking out the bottom tower over there. 2,300 gold in the bank. I thought he was going to BKB and jump in right there. Probably wouldn't have been the smartest thing because Roar's up and he's just going to be like, oh, you're going to do that? I'm not going to let you do that. And suddenly you get like the blink in and Black Hole even when it's off cooldown. It's just like, yeah! And they've not really getting up all the farm he needs though. Definitely needs that BKB to survive against the Rubik and Lina. This engagement. No team really benefiting yet. Interesting. No spell stolen up on the Rubik right now. There's the pipe. They're probably looking to do the push in right now. Beastmaster could probably walk up uncontested right now. He's got that Aghanim Scepter. Huge range on the Primal Roar. Huge duration too. catch out the darks here just a little bit. There's the blink, and he's going to get roared before he finishes channeling his ultimate. That Enigma's black hole is probably off cooldown right now. He's going to... Rubik is sacrificial. Wait, where did Lifestealer die? I didn't see a Lifestealer die, but that was fast. It's not going to result in a Rax right now. It's still too early in the game for the life. Yeah, I guess this is a respawn cooldown on all the heroes. Still a little bit too short for them to go in for any Raxes, but tier 2 towers will be taken. Still only 3 left on the map. That tower went down somewhere in the engagement. Its remains stand there as a monument. That gem probably still on cooldown for buying on the Dire's
top
side.
Tower is under attack.
Not gonna see a gem for a bit more, but that MKB finished. Look at this! That's more than
Dire's
400 damage every right click.
Fallen.
This Weaver just, he steals so much damage.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
I don't know what you do against this. The Weaver, he's got a Lincoln's. He's not just gonna die. Not sure if if cGc is in a good position to rush right now. Swarm distance. I mean, obviously, given the Enigma's position, he's ready to blink in for a black hole on a Roche fight. The Roche fight will not happen. Nope, just gonna go back and farm. 1600 gold on the Crystal Maiden. I wonder what she's saving for. A Shadow Blade would be pretty darn... Oh. There are 2 wards there. Either way, I do believe cGc saw the smoke up there, aware of what is going on. They will not have any of their shenanigans. May have even seen the ion shell damage going through on those. Oh, or Shaker gets a Blade Dagger. Still on level 2 Echo Slam. This smoke, not killing. They do have the gem back up on the Beastmaster, but really no new items up since that Aghanim Scepter. Earthshaker just gonna be like so. Do believe the greater board does cancel blink daggers. It's hard to cancel a blink dagger when you're taking that much damage. Manta only 600 gold away for the Shadow Fiend right now. Not gonna be a huge item, except that it does definitely dispels that open wounds. And open wounds, huge freaking slow. Don't think the Radiant has sight of this. Except for the Hawk just kind of... Oh, not even a right click from the... Oh, not even a right click from the Crystal Maiden enough to kill it. Rubik, I'm not... Does he know what Spell Steal does? It's this really cool ultimate. It steals a spell. It's pretty cool. I don't know. My guess is that Lzuruha believes that their cGc is just farming up the jungle, which is a fair bet, but I think they keep getting caught in their smoke. Earthshaker about to get caught out. Blink out. He's gonna go down really quickly. Oh my god, that was a huge Shadow Fiend ultimate. Enigma doesn't seem to be anywhere near. He's gonna walk in from the back and black hole from behind. Catches 2. The Darkseer is caught in there. He's gonna get attacked down. Right click to death by the Weaver. So much damage.
Double kill.
Lifestealer hanging in the back, gonna be able to take out the Enigma. Open wounds off cooldown. So is Rage, but don't factor out the blink. Weaver can't be killed. So it is a 3-for-2 engagement. I'd say it's roughly even. Weaver is a harder carry than Shadow Fiend in most cases, I guess. so yeah, I guess that's in favor of the Radiant. Especially because, like I said, it was 3 for 2. Both supports for the Dire got cut out. Crystal Maiden.
Radiant structures are
Sweet, sweet life, baby. Maybe the Rubik just considers that like a TP home by now, just so he can defend the racks. It's like, oh, I got 12, 11 deaths. Here's 12, so I can go defend the racks. No biggie.
Haste.
Not a whole lot of wards going down for the Radiant, though. Just these two. Just those two offensive ones to try and be able to enable them to call those smoke eggs when they're needed. Not causing a whole lot of damage on that tower either. The last tier 2. Abandoned by its allies. If you were just looking at this camera angle right now, it just got mad abandoned. If you were to be all like, you mad, bro? You'd be all like, yeah, I'm pretty mad. That's how this is going right now. Crystal Maiden ultimate got used at some point. Can't say I know when, but it got used. That's what matters. Crystal Maiden ultimate too good. 0.61 seconds per attack. Assault Curious Aura, Beastmaster Aura, attack speed despair, my friend. Not to mention some cool custom wards. Mantop for Weaver, not one of your normal Weaver items. Normally you would see him go for pure damage or a butterfly, which is almost pure damage, I guess, rather than getting agility items such as a Manta style. Don't do it, bro. Beastmaster got that gem. Still, I mean, there's no vision. I'm sure Enigma can just blink in for the... No, they get the vision now because of the creep wave. Demonic Conversion gets stolen. Heard a Manta go out for the Weaver. Shadowfiend BKBs and tries to get a pick off, but it looks like it's going to be wasted. Black Hole on 3. Big Shadowfiend ultimate to follow up. Lots of damage. Damage to spare. It's going to be a 3-man pickoff on the 3 most important heroes for Lzuruha. What a great, amazing execution. Right as Roshan was about to die to the lifestealer. Just so good. Such a good move. That's going to be the mid-racks. Guaranteed.
Avoid what is sharp.
Darkseer buys back, but it's just not enough damage. He doesn't have the cheap stick yet. That was a lot of it. Oh, Beastmaster buyback too. Okay, so it may not be a Rax, but that was costly. Actually, it could still be a Rax. I don't think the Dire have enough damage to... They can mad gang creeps, but I don't think they can... I don't think they can keep off heroes. Oh my god, damage.
Unstoppable!
Shadowfiend BKB already back up, but he's getting right-clicked down by the tower, the Beastmaster. Illusions exposed. Lena gonna walk in from the back and get the Laguna Blade pick off. Weaver is still alive though.
Kill.
Able to just
Sticky.
hoppity skippity zip zoppity zoop on out of there. I don't think he's gonna be able to get the tower before. Oh, he's got Aegis. He's good. I was kind of thinking there. He's gonna, bro. You're gonna die. You're gonna wanna.
Are fortified.
There's a snag in your plans.
Ha! Weaver said a funny thing. It's not gonna be a rack sound, I don't think, but.
Radiant's bottom
So
tower
much
is
damage.
under attack.
500 some health left on the racks. I just don't know what to say. It's so much damage. Lincoln's doesn't work on illusions. Duly noted. I probably should have known that, but whatever. It's the middle tower down. It's an exposed rack, slow health. Not sure what more cGc could have won out of that. Jeb just pulling off such big black holes. That BKB definitely having a big impact that last engagement too. I mean, it's almost textbook. I mean, it was only a 3-man black hole, but the Dire team was very spread out over the Roche pit right then. We're just a little bit away from a butterfly already on the Weaver. He's going to be almost completely stacked out at 45 minutes. The Lifestealer certainly doesn't have an answer for this. Not with just AC Basher and an armlet. I don't think anybody on the Dire can really stand up to that kind of right-click power. I mean, seriously, bro's hitting for like almost 600 damage a pop. Slightly more once the butterfly is finished. Only slightly more though. It's not big. Either way, Dire team forced a turtle. Lifestealer is just like, guys, I need items, and this team is just like, man, what do you want us to do? These aren't just normal tryhard knives. These are elite knives. He needs to go. Gotta go farm. Still no level 3 Echo Slam. Do believe Earthshaker got picked off in that last engagement relatively early on. Was not able to contribute his high impact spells. No recent pickups in the Shadow Fiend yet. Still, that Weaver, oh my god! I should have looked at that. 20 kills on the Weaver. So many. At this point in the game, I'm not sure. It's definitely not over for the Dire. They don't have the quote-unquote big teamfight spells on their side, but they can't take a 5v5 engagement. And I'm gonna bet that cGc knows that. They've got all their ultimates up. They got all the souls they need. Weaver doesn't care about that. They just can't get a pickoff. That was a huge Echo Slam straight into a pickoff on the Lina. Shadow Fiend looking against the board, finishes his ultimate, but another big black hole catches a Lifestealer. He's gonna get right-clicked down.
Double kill.
This is gonna be the mid-racks, 3 off, but the Lifestealer is alone with the Beastmaster. They're not gonna be able to defend this alone. They're gonna get the disconnect. cGc takes the match. 4-0 cGc. Lzuruha. Excellently played.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's middle
That's your match for tonight. Remember that if you're in the CEVO League to send me your replays. Obviously I don't need this one because I just watched it. But Kingdom and I, Fopsy, will cast your games. Tell your friends, tell your wife, tell your husband even if you have one, I don't know. CEVO League. Good night.